Good morning, students. Today's topic is Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution, your second chapter of history. So, we recall in our previous chapter, we have to read about the powerful ideas of freedom and equality that the circled in Europe after the French Revolution. The French Revolution opened up on the possibility of the creating and dramatic changes in the way in which society was structured. Before the 18th century, and the society was broadly divided into states and order, and it was the ar- aristocracy and the church which controlled economic and social power. Suddenly, after the revolution, it seemed possible to change this. In many parts of world include Europe and Asia. Now, socialism in Europe in socialist war against private property and it's the root of social evil. And the basic concept of this chapter is socialism in Europe, and socialism given support and divided into three parts also here: liberal, radical, and the conservatives. And now our first part is socialism in Europe. So socialists were against private property and saw it as root of social evil. They had different vision for the future. Some believed in the cooperatives. Some demanded that the government must encourage the cooperatives and Karl Marx and Engels. And they added that the sun industries society was the capitalist. Marx believed that the socialist society and would free the workers from the capitalism. This would be communist society. And our next point our support for the socialism. And socialists formed an organization called Second International to the spread socialist ideas. Workers in Germany and the England began forming associations to fight for better living conditions. They set up the funds for members of the distress and reductions of the working hours and right to vote. So many are there demanded. Okay, and now come to the next point of liberal, radical, and the conservatives. Liberal, who are liberal and liberal, they wanted to the nation which can respect and that tolerate all the religions. They opposed in uncontrolled power of the dynastic rulers. They wanted an elected parliamentary government and safeguard to right to individual against the government. They were not democrats. They were not in favor of universal adult franchises and felt men of property should have right to vote but not for women. And next is radical. Radical, who are radicals? And they wanted to nation in which government was based on the majority of a country's population. They dislike concentration of property and details in of hand of use and not the existence of the private property. Now next stage are conservatives. And who were conservatives? Conservatives after that the 19th century accepted changes but also believed the past needed to be a respect and changes should begin slowly. Now our socialism, our next part is industrial society and the social changes. Industrial revolution led to the changes in social and economic life. New cities come up and new industries resigned and developed. Men and women and children came to the factories in the search of work. But unfortunately, work hours were long and wages were poor. There was unemployment during the time of low demand for the industrial goods. Liberal and radical and made wealth through trades and industrial ventures. According to them, society can be developed if if freedom of the individuals was ensured, if the poor could labor and those with capital could operate without restraint. In France, Italy, Germany, and the Russia, revolutionaries overthrew the existing monarch. Nationalists talked of revolutions to create the nations with local equal rights. The coming of the socialism to Europe. Socialism was a well known body of the ideas by the mid 19th century in Europe. Socialists were against Socialists were against private property and saw it as the root of all social ills of the time. They wanted they wanted to change, and they wanted to change is the companion for it. Robert Shout to build a cooperative community called the New Harmony in Indiana. Now next come to the point of a Russian Revolution. Russian Revolution of 1914's one of the most important event in world history. As the result, Russia of Tsar ended the arbitrary rules of the Russian Soviet, and this revolution took place in the part in March 1918 and in October 1918 also. As a result of the first revolution, the emperor was forced to resign and the temporary government was formed. As a result of October revolution, provisional government was replaced by the temporary government. Okay, clear everyone? And government was a result was a October, and the provisional government was replaced in temporary government. This revolution of 1917 was a important event in 20th century world history. French Revolution, State Revolution in 1789 AD. You know that, as you know that your previous chapter affected the Europe's life on a deeper level by the propagating of the spirits of the freedom and equality and brotherhood. Okay, now Marx is the Russian Revolution was first embodied in its ideology, and this revolution established the socialist system and established there itself as the father of the system. This ideology became so the powerful after 1970s that by 1950s almost of the half world had come under it. The past revolution world history was a dynamic in the way that it was either in favor of its spread. The father of Russian, the importance of Russian Revolution lied not only the history Europe, but in the history of world. Just as an important event, history is the 18th century in the State Revolution of France. And 20th century was the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia in 1970s AD. There was an absolutely lack of social equality in Russia. At this time, the entire society of Russia was divided in three different categories. You know that. Okay. So Tsar Nicholas was absolutely autocratic and autocratic rulers. It was not a favor of granting and any kinds of right to public. And next part is our industrial revolution of 1905 AD. 1905 AD, there was a revolution in Russia by the which attempt was made of establish their monarchy in Russia. But due to the mutual of the quarrels, this revolution could not succeed and the ruler was re-established. The clear result of revolution was that it had introduced political rights and common people of Russia. And we know that what the meaning of vote and how should the member of Duma and the government should decide its policy according to this the public opinion. And come to the next point, our who was Nicholas Tsar. Nicholas II inherited to throne when his father Alexander III died in 1894 through the he believed in an autocracy, and he was eventually enforced to create and elected the legislature. And Nicholas II's handling in Bloody Sunday and World War First incenses his subject and lead to his obligations of the Bolsheviks and the executives him. His family was his family on night in July 16, 17, 1980 in Russia. Nicholas was born Nikolai. This place is in Russia on May 6, 1868. He was his parents' firstborn child. Nicholas II's father is Alexander, was the Russian Empire. The Nicholas II's mother is Maria, had been born in the Denmark, and Maria provided in the Naturling family's environment during the Nicholas II upbringing. Alexander was a strong influence on the Nicholas II, shaping his conservative and religious values, his belief in the autocratic government. Nicholas II received his the education through the string and private tutors and include the high-ranking government official named is the Constantine. Okay, while Nicholas II in history in the foreign language and the future leading the struggle to the comprehend in the political and economic status. To make the matter worse, his father failed in the provide him with a much training in affairs of state. In 1880, when the Nicholas was 13 years old, his grandfather Alexander II was assigned by revolutionary bombers. And Alexander ascended the throne as Alexander III that year. Nicholas II became a parent in the 1881. When Nicholas II was 13 years old, his grandfather also died there, and when Nicholas was 19 years old, he joined the army. He spent 3 years in services before the touring Europe and Asia, an additional 10 months approximate about the military. Nicholas II rose the rank of the colonel, and his married Queen of Alexandra As you know that within a month Alexander III's passing through this. Nicholas II had a mainly. Our next point is our next topic is First World War and the Russian Empire. In Russia, the war was initially very popular, but later the support grew thin. The anti-German sentiments of the run high, and Russian armies lost badly in Germany and Austria. There were 7 million costlies and the 3 million refugees in Russia. The war also affected the industry. There was a labor shortage, railway line was shut down and small workshops were closed down. There was a shortage of grain and hence of bread. And the start that the February revolution in Petrograd. In winter of 1917, Petrograd was grim. There was food shortage in worker quarter, and in 22 February a lockout took place at the factories and workers of 50 other factories joined in sympathy. Women also led and participated in the strikes. This came to the called International Women's Day. You know that the government imposed a curfew as the quarter of fashionable areas and official buildings were surrounded by workers. On the 22 and 25th 24th and 25th and government called out and the cavalry and the police to keep an eye on them. The 25th of February the government suspended the Duma and the political force. Clear everyone? And 27 the police headquarters were the and run crashed. And cavalry was called out again of however it refused to fire on demonstrators on an officer was shoot at the bragged of a regiments and the midnight boating to the join of strikes workers gathered to off from a Soviet and councils. This was a Petrograd Soviet. And the delegations of went to meet a Tsar military commanders, advised him abdicated, and Tsar abdicated at on 2nd March, and the provisional government formed the Soviet and Duma leaders to run country. And effects that the restrictions of the public meeting and associations were removed. Soviets were set up everywhere. In individual areas, factories, communities were formed in which began questioning the way of industries run their factories. Soldiers or communities were formed in the army. Provisional government saw this power and declined the Bolsheviks' influence. It decided to take stern the measure against and spreading discontent and the resist attempts by the government to run factories and arrested leaders. And now next is October Revolution. 16th October 1970s, Lenin persuaded the Petrograd Soviet Bolshevik party to agree the socialist seizures to power. A military revolutionaries communities were appointed by the Soviet to organize and seizures. Uprising began on the 24th October. Prime Minister Kerensky left the city of the Soman troops. Military men, royal, to the government seized the building to Bolshevik newspaper and pro-government troops were And in response, military revolutionary committees ordered in the Shays government after arrest the ministers. Clear, everyone? So, next, our the civil war. When the Bolshevik order led the distributions, the Russian army began to break up. Non-Bolshevik socialist, liberal, and supporters of the autocracy commemorated the Bolshevik uprising. They formed a troop and world called Greens, which would be fine and against Bolshevik Red and pro Tsar Whites and control most of the Russian Empire. They were supported by the French, American, British, and Japanese troops. All, all these fought a war with the Bolshevik, making the socialist society. How to make? The Bolsheviks kept the industries and bank nationalized during the Civil War. A process the centralized planning was the introduced. Rapid the constructions and the industrialization started. An extended schooling system were developed there. Okay. Now, next hour is Bloody Sunday. On January 5, 1905, Father George Gapin led the sizable at the peacefully demonstrations of the worker and St. Petersburg. The demonstrators of the appealed to the Nicholas II to improve the working conditions and establish a popular assembly. The troops of opened fire on the demonstrators, killing more than 1,000 people in what would come to be called infamous bloody to be called as a bloody Sunday. In reaction, indignant of the workers throughout the Russia went on strikes as peasants all over the Russia sympathized with the workers, caused the thousand of uprising to took place were the suppressed by the Nicholas II and troops serving the further increased the tensions. Although he believed himself to an absolutely ruler as ordained by the god, Nicholas II was eventually forced in a conscript in the creating and elected the legislature called Duma. You know that? And Nicholas II still continued the resist at the that time. And at the beginning of the World War First, Russia's army, Russian army, and performed poorly. In the response, Nicholas II appointed himself commander in chief, so he could take direct control of the military of Grand Duke of Nicholas against the advice of his ministers. And Nicholas II spent much of the late 1950s throughout the August 1970s away from the Tsar and St. Petersburg, and in his absence of the empress grew up the increasingly withdrawn ever more of the depend in Rasputin, who heavily influenced his political view on the matter at home. Nicholas II minister consequently resigned in